Well, hello everyone. TheOntarioGardener here, back with another episode of Masterplan Tycoon. So, off camera, real quick, I set up our little bit of our hummus kitchen, our humidus kitchen, our coffee roaster, and our fur factory. Dumping that into there because that is what's needed to make or produce oil, basically. And do we need this much oil? Eventually, yes. But for now, we're fine. And we're sending this to the master. And we have lots more space here if we really need to ramp things up. The only thing we can send from Oil Island is oil, of course. Now we're going to go back to, we still have a lot of islands to get to. Remember that. We still have a lot to get to. We're still doing the copper. We're not quite there yet, but we're going to go back to the master. And then we have to bring in cafe and oil. Oil is going to come in. Cafe is coming in from where are we making coffee at? That is the question. We were bringing coffee in from somewhere. Let's see. Is it from the islands? I don't remember where coffee is being brought in from. That's the oil island. Oh, that's the oil island. And then here we got to go back to where the port is, which I think is up here. Here we go. We need coffee and we need oil. So we can kind of send it. Oop, is that going to work? Coffee and oil. So there we go. This one's obviously not going to work here, which is fine. Maybe we can squeeze it in. Do we actually need another one? I don't think we do. Well, let's get rid of it. All right, coffee and oil are being sent to the master. So let's go back to the master and let it come in. It should be coming in pretty quickly, actually. I think, unless we have maintenance problems. Yeah, sometimes these are a bit wonky how they kind of don't work. They don't want to work. Like, we're back at the master. There we go. There we go. There we go. And now it's coming in. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds, which is odd because you'd think it'd be instant because the oil's here. It's just, why does it take so long to kind of get it out? Like, if we do that, is that going to make it faster? I don't know. It's just kind of weird sometimes because we are feeding oil in, right? So we should be feeding oil out. So I'm not sure why we're not feeding oil out right now. Let's go back to the oil island. Or not the oil island. We're going to go back to the islands in general. Because we have oil here. See, oil is at 28 to port. But I think it's just because of this. It can only send things when things get... Yeah, see, now the oil is going through. But again, we still have oil. So oil has to be going somewhere. The port is going somewhere. This port is for cotton, which you don't actually need cotton here at all, do we? I think we have cotton somewhere. I think we're actually making cotton somewhere. Where's our cotton? Yeah, we have plenty of cotton. So let's go back to the master. Are we going to have any oil coming in yet? The answer is no, and I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. Because I don't get this sometimes because it doesn't make any sense because we have oil right here. Right? It says no oil, but we have oil because we have it. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work this properly. It doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. Because we're getting coffee in, but we're not getting. Are we just out of oil? Maybe no. We gotta have more oil than this, right? Where's our oil setup? We have no oil, but the oil is nothing uses oil that we're making right now, right? So, I think what might be happening. Ooh, now let me think about that for a second. What might be happening is, let's go back to the master. What might be happening is the oil came in and then I'm dumping it into here. Oh my gosh, look at this. I swear I'm dumping the oil somewhere else. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't understand the oil because we have oil, like we obviously have it. This is all backed up. Pretty much everything here is backed up, which is an amazing thing to see because means we're not using it anywhere else. So we could probably start with this. We need to make glasses, copper, and steam engines yet. So the oil, I don't really understand the oil. I don't know. Oh, kerosene. Okay, we have a lot more things to make then. This. And this is just going to go crazy fast, by the way. And then, yeah, I still don't understand the oil business. It doesn't make any sense because we're at the master. Oil is being made here, right? Let's go back to here. Make sure everything's hooked up. Like, we have oil being pumped into this port. Or do we have to send it somewhere else? I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get some of these, how they work. That's like a cat. Because it wants you to push it somewhere else. Oh, I know why. No, sorry. I'm like, this is why. No, we're dumping oil into here. We have oil going into this, but it's going up here, all right? It's being sent here. It could be because we're not actually, where is the port at? The port is where? It's here. So we're sending oil. See? 8. But it's not coming through, which I don't understand. I don't understand it. Why we're not getting any here. There should be oil right here. Something might be a little bit of a glitch. I'm not really sure. But what we'll have to do is we have to just kind of... Because there's no maintenance coming out of it, right? We're just going to leave it for now. No more upgrades as of yet. So what we can do, let's just jump into the copper mission and see what that's all about. We have a lot of things to make. Excuse me, we have a lot of things to make. So maybe the oil is fine for where it is. All right, we got to have concrete, copper, glasses, and steam engine. Ooh, that's copper, obviously. Wow, these islands are... What is that, I wonder? That's just a little thing of clay, maybe? That looks like iron. That's copper, limestone. Wow, that's clay. It looks like we need to make a lot of stuff. And while this looks like a fairly decent-sized map, it's not that big, I don't think. So, guess what we have to do? As always, we got to start making planks and you start making stone right away. We'll bring all these things in. Actually, do we have to bring them in quite yet? The answer is yeah, probably. Oh, we're actually at tier... we're actually only at tier 6. World Exhibition. This is what we actually have to get to at the end, right? That's kind of where we're going towards. I don't know what a promenade is. I don't know. Oh, these are the buildings, I think, that you place to get off the island, potentially. So we need a lot of things. We have tier 5 done. We're on to tier 6. But we have to... First off, we have to make steel beams, I think. That looks like what we need to do first. Which is going to be all the way back to here. But the problem with this is it takes... Oh, actually... No, it takes plank and stone. So what we can do is let's just go up here and we can set up... We still have to do wood, right? We still have to do plank. Let's do right here. And we'll do one of the sawmill, which is going to go right here. And then we should be able to do... Actually, why can't we do... Because I placed this here, that's why. I always like do that wrong. There. This has to do planting and harvesting as well. And then we have to get stone. Where do we have stone? Oh, we have stone up here. This is fine. So what we got to do for stone is we need a quarry, which takes planks. And this also takes... This takes... The storage unit also takes plank and 4 stone. So we have to put the storage... No, we're actually fine. We actually don't have to... This doesn't take any stone. We can literally just put this right here. And then put dish right about here. Well, we'll make more of this, obviously. More of these. Because we will need more. So let's just actually put it down here. Put this here. Let's get a couple more quarries going. Maybe 2? 2 I think is fine. Remember, these don't have any maintenance to them. And then down here... This is, you need 1 every 30 seconds. This produces 1 every 30 seconds, but we definitely need to up this a little bit. We could just do that, and then we'll just do another sawmill right about here. Because these are the building blocks. Basically, your maintenance items are what we're bringing in, and then these are what are needed to actually build certain things. And we're probably going to need, where are we at here? No, we're at steel beams. Steel beams require... do we have any charcoal? Do we have any coal on this map? If we did, that would save us a bit of hassle. That's not coal. Hold on, that's not coal. Do we have any coal? This map isn't. It's not actually that big. It's not actually that big at all. All right, so what we can do, we can bring these in a while. This is gonna hurt because when these come in, there's 7 things here. My gosh. Boom, boom. I mean, eventually it'll fill up. But the thing is, we have 75, spaces here. I thought we actually upped it 1 more, didn't we? Yeah, we actually did. Oh, in master. Oh, the storage is in the master is up. Okay, not here, which is fine. Okay, the oil is still, I don't understand the oil business. It's kind of iffy to me. It doesn't make any sense. But we have to get steel beams going. So we have to do, let's just do these. We can just do this. I guess we could literally just do it right here, right? So we have a charcoal kiln. We have, the iron mines have to go where the iron is. So iron mines are going to have to go, so we can do one here. We can do, let's just do 2. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't know. We could actually just dump all these into this, really, because it'll save, I mean, it's a long stretch, but it doesn't matter because this is 115, and this does not take 115. This takes probably 10 seconds real time, not even 10 seconds real time. So that's fine. Ironwork is up and running. We have the trees. We have to, oh, wait a minute. We need the, okay, I'm silly. We need the trees. We need the trees. So that means we got to go back to here, back to dish, and make a lumber camp. Right about there. Good. And then the coal can go into, so we're all over the place right now. I think this is tier 2. This will go to a furnace. And then that'll go to a steelworks, which we don't have enough stone for quite yet. So this can actually dump into here. We have coaly and coaly, and this is going to do both, of course. And the iron can come in literally from there, and then this can go to there. Good. So this will start working slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, but that's okay. That is okay, because this takes 1 to 1 every 30 seconds. This is producing 1 every 45 seconds, so this actually will not keep up with this. This needs 2 every 45. This is doing 2 every minute. So we could do is we could up this slightly. Another one, and then the charcoal kiln is going to come into tier 2. So we could do 2, except it won't let me place it, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, we're good to go here. Let's see. We just have to move this charcoal kiln down a little bit, and then we're fine. There we go. And then we can bring in what we need. Perfect. Oh, why did I put that one up there? I don't know. I don't know why I put it up there. Oh well, what are you gonna do? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was like, why isn't that working? There we go. Good. Okay. Iron coming in. Steel. We are making steel. We actually have to make steel beams now. So that's actually going to be making... Yeah, I'm not sure why we... Okay. I don't know why I didn't place this first. Because, yeah, this needs to not go here. This needs to come out of here. Or it needs to go into this, I should say. I don't know if we need steel for anything else. I don't think so. So let's just do the steel. This can go like this. And then this one can go into here. And then how much steel do we actually have made up already? If we have a lot, I'll pull it back. We have 18 steel. So I think I will do this just to get rid of this steel. I think it's fine. Okay, now we have steel beams being made. Oh, the oil must have went through. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. How did the oil come through? Like, why did the oil come through now? What the heck? That makes no sense at all to me, right? All right, now we got to make a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, we have to deploy sport chains here because we don't want the farmers working near the factories. So the next thing we have to start working on, I mean, we're in here right now. We have meat pie, glasses, steam engine, and what we have to work towards what? Where's our output at? Our output is up. Where's our output here? Concrete, copper, glasses, steam engine. So that's what we're working towards. We need these things. Well, not meat pie. We need glasses, steam engine, and copper, and then concrete. We also have to do concrete. Oh no! But we have to do these preliminary, these basic things first. Boo. So maybe we can get them all in here. Cow farm, and then we'll do the steak house right here, and then we'll do the milk can. We have the cow farm, we have the can factory, which means we need steel. All right, so we could probably make the can factory right here. It doesn't really matter, does it? Can factory can go here, And in the milk farm, we need what? We need bricky bricks. So we have to be a little careful with that. So it's actually fine to feed steel into this because we need the steel out of it. So this one can actually go away. Because we need to feed the steel into this too. And then the coal can obviously be... Oh, okay, I see. So we should actually push this here, dump these here, dump this here. This should fit here, right? No. Is this one growing? This needs to be growing and harvesting, just like this one is. So let's push this up a little bit, push this up a little bit, put this right about here, boom and boom, and then that's going to go boom to boom, and this is going to go boom to boom. And then the can factory can go right to here. Actually, the can factory can go right to the milk farm. We just need more bricky bricks. Cows coming in. The milk has to go to the can, the milk, well, milk factory, I guess you want to call it. And then what we can do in the meantime is place this down. This isn't working because we have no sausages. Oh, we're out of everything now. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, yeah, this isn't okay. We're already kind of behind. But that's okay. We can still get it set up. We need how many bricks? We need 20 bricks. We need one more brick. Let's go, bricky bricks. Bricks should be coming in. There's 20 bricks. Perfect. Milk farm can go... can probably go here, maybe. I just don't know how the milk... where the milk gets plugged in at. So we actually might have to just... I think we have to just get rid of this and push this back to here. Push this back to here. Grab the milk into here. The can into here. The milk can go up into here. And then I think we just have... what we have to do is just... we have to just redo this a little bit. And basically do this. And then dump the steel. We're using a lot of steel. So we have to be slightly careful with that. But... at least if we get it up and running, it'll be okay. Here we're drawing steel out of this for this. And here the issue is just sausages, moonshine, overalls. And I don't know if we can actually make that stuff here. Sausage. Oh, we can actually make them here. We might actually want to make these on site then. I just want to get them all up and running. So we have milk can up and running. We have steak up and running. And we have to do the vests. Vests are going to be used from the leather. Let's go back to tier... see, vests are going to be... geez, that's all the way back to tier 3. So we have this. We have need the tannery for the leather, which we can pull here. And then we need to go to leather workshop, which we need... guess what? Bricks. Bricks, bricks, bricks. The leather is going to be used probably somewhere else as well. So let's just not go too crazy with that. And just dump it into here because this will, while it's being used. So we need more bricks. And the bricks are coming from here, but we need to make more bricks. Question, how can we make more bricks without it being a big pain in the butt? We gotta do bread, beer, clothing. We gotta go. I don't want to go all the way back and do all that stuff. That's what the game's about, though. You gotta go and like make literally everything. But it's okay. That's okay. It's working out. We have things set up. This will eventually start working when we. I think it's because I'm trying to feed steel beams into this, and I shouldn't be feeding this into this right now. We don't actually need. We don't actually. Can I not click on that? Oh, that's weird. Why wouldn't let me click on that? Do we need steel going in? Yes. Do we need steel beams right now? No. Sausages, moonshine, overall. Yeah, we just don't have any. The issue is it's just coming in. There's literally nothing here because we're pulling it from the master. So, okay. So we have it all set up. We can't actually do vests yet because we don't have enough bricky bricks. We need a lot more bricks. But in order to make bricks, we got, oh my gosh, we have so much to do. Why is this like this? We should just get rid of all this, by the way. There. So, it looks like we have to go up and do the brick stuff, which is not, should just left that where it was. Not terrible to set up the bricks. We're going to have to go all the way back, because this is what you need, right? We're bringing bricks. Bricks are actually coming in. Are bricks, the question would be then, are bricks used as maintenance for anything? No. So that's a good thing. Bricks are not used for maintenance. They're just used to build things, obviously. So we could probably just leave the bricks alone for now. We have to go back to where we were. We have the vests being made. No, we're not making the vest yet. We're not making the vest because we don't have enough. We need 20 bricks. So 2 more bricks. Yeah, if we can try to not have to use this, like to make more than I don't want to, we should be at 19 brick. We should have one more coming in fairly soon. I would hope. Come on, there it is. Okay, leather workshop, which can go right. Actually, you can just squeeze it right here, literally, because it's going to go boop and boop. Alrighty. And this, and then that. But we don't have any of this because we don't have any of this. We don't have any of this because we have sausage moonshine overalls. And I really don't want to have to make all that again because, I mean, these do just take fish and water. That takes clothing. This takes clothing and beer. And we don't have any. I mean, we're bringing all that in from over here. So I'd rather not do that at all, honestly. I mean, I don't know if this will ever, it'll run eventually. Slowly but surely. But we have steak, milk. We have all these things ready. It's just a matter of getting them. Well, we can't make these because we have no brick. We need brick and steel beams. Well, we have a lot to make yet. And here we have, yeah, so basically what's coming in is the problem. We just don't have enough space. Or not enough space. We have plenty of space. We just don't have enough resources coming in because, like, these things are using it. I mean, we could probably turn the iron mine off. Let's turn one of them off. The stone, this doesn't take anything. Like, do we need two of these? No, they don't take anything either. Here we basically just have one of everything. Yeah, we have one of everything. So it's not a lot of things being used. But that's okay. The question is, can we keep making things? We're going to have to make meat pies. Wow, concrete, windows, steel beams, concrete, windows, steel beams. So we need to get back to make all that stuff too. We are making these, and I think it's because the windows... They take these things. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a quick break with this. We'll come right back, of course, because I want to let this stuff build up. And I think that's the only way we can move on is unless we build everything here. And I kind of don't want to do that. So we'll let this run for a second and we'll come right back. Okay, and we're back. So I let things run a bit. We're still lacking what? We're still lacking nothing because we're full. Basically, we're full with everything right now. We have milk cans. It just says node storage is full, which is why I can't output onto this. Even though it's interesting that that shows that icon, honestly. Because I wouldn't think it would show that. But it doesn't matter. So, next thing we got to start making is windows. And windows are made how? Sand, glass. We have a lumber camp. So we actually have... actually, we don't have any wood going directly into this, do we? So what we should probably do is just make another lumber camp up here. And then make another one of these down here. Because we're just going to need trees for the windows. I guess it'd be kind of like the window frames or something like that. So this is going to dump here. This is going to dump here. This is going to dump to here. This is going to dump to here. And turn this one off. It's going to be planting and cutting, and then, of course, planting and cutting. Which I think is going to work out perfectly fine for what we need. And we don't need, again, tons and tons of trees. It's basically just for the windows. So we did kind of take a little bit of area out of here. Maybe we can just move this here, let a little bit more area build up. Okay, so we have, let's see, what do we actually have? Do we have sand somewhere coming in? No, we don't have any of that, right? We didn't do any of that stuff yet. That's perfectly fine, actually. It's funny that this is like this. It's kind of silly. Okay, so what we need is we have our limestone. We have... no, we are not at the limestone yet. We have to do the windows. I still don't understand that, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the windows. We have the sand mine. Let's create a couple more sand. Can we do them here? Probably not, right? Because there's not going to be enough space. There's iron here. Let's just put the sand. I think I literally just want to do 2. And we'll just dump that. Yeah, because this is going to take milk and steak. We need 1 every 30 seconds. This is basically taking 1 every 30 seconds. So we don't actually need 2 of these. We can get rid of 1. We only need to have 1 here. And that's going to dump into there. And then I guess we could also just do it. We could just do the glass maker here, honestly. Because that takes just sand. So that could go here. And then we could have the window maker. I'm not sure what else needs glass. But we have the window maker here, another one of these. I'm just trying to do this as I did before, and it seemed to work out like that. Do this, just dump this up into here, and then we'll dump this straight to this. Boom, boom, and then boom, boom. And then we have another one that's going to go, I guess, up here. This is kind of really wonky doing it like this, but I think it's fine. Actually, what I could do, now I wouldn't have to do, I could do it like this. I could push this over to here. Oh, no, I can't, because I still have to have it coming out. Yeah, so it still has to, that's okay. It's okay. It'll sit like this. Good. There's that. Okay, so windows are going to be being made. They make what? 2 every 40, so 1 every 22.5 seconds. So in the course of 3 minutes, we're going to end up having 8 or 9 game minutes, not real time. We're almost up to 12 already. There's 1, there's 2, and as soon as this ticks over in about 3, 2, 1, we're going to have 1. American only send 1 at a time per track, and there's that. Okay, now we got to get back into making this stuff again, because we're going to need this for other buildings. So let's see, where can we start making? We have to save this area up here for the clay eventually. Actually, we may not need to bring bricks in. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. So we have canned food. So we're going to go back to tier 4. We're going to do all these again, which is a big pain in the butt. But we'll just do it like we did the other map. 1 cattle farm here, 1 like this. And then the can factory can go... can factory can literally go right here, I think, as well, because we're going to dump everything into this. The can factory is going to take steel out, which we have to get the steel in. There's that. There's this making planting, and this is going to go to the steel, and then we're going to also have the coal coming in, and we're going to be producing the cans, which are going to go right about here. That's done then, or well, not yet. Cannery is for the is we need to have the beef and stuff going into that, which we don't exactly have quite yet. Actually, no, we do have that, don't we? Yeah, we do have meat. We have the meat coming in. Still no upgrades available to us, unfortunately, but that's okay. We have the beef, and we have the can coming in, which is exactly what we want. And we're just going to dump this, just line these up. There's no reason, I mean, you could do it differently here, but there's no reason to, in my opinion. All right, there's that. Canned food done. Now we have wine. Wine's going to be... We have sand coming in. Are we going to have enough sand? I don't know. We actually have glass coming in, too. Is the glass being dumped? I'm trying to think how I have this set up. Is the glass being dumped into this? It is. Okay, good. How many are we using? We're using 1 every 45. We're producing 1 every 30. So we should have very slight surplus of it. But the canned food is going to be done. We have the vineyard, which is going to go here. And then we're going to have, let's push this down to make it so it's a bit even. We're going to run the grapes. This is a little bit wonky, but it'll be fine. Grapes are going to go up into here, and then we're going to have the winery down here. Like that. And then we should be able to pull glass and the grapes, obviously, right from this. And these are going to be maintenance items. And you can just kind of do it like this, and like dish, and like dish. There we go. So wine's done. Now we got the booties. So steakhouse, we're making that. We have a tannery. See, what do we actually have? We have not a sawmill. We have a tannery. And so basically we just need tan leather to make boots. So the issue here is we're using 1 every 45. We're producing 1 every 30. So if we have 2 of these, we're going to be a little bit behind, but I think it's still going to be fine. Fine for now, at least. And we'll do is we'll push this up. Actually, maybe I'll put this on top. Not that it really matters, honestly. Put it up top. You can't move things until they're built. Then we can do that. So we're going to have, a little bit of us. We actually going to have to go up 1 more for this. So this basically needs 1 leather every 30 seconds, and we're producing 2 leather every 45. So actually, we can probably leave this here. Eventually, this will, well, it won't get backed up. It'll run out because we're basically trying to pull 2 every 45, and we're only producing 2 every 45, but not because we're out of this stuff. So we're going to have to kind of figure that out eventually, but we'll get the boots made. Not a big deal. Right now we're sausage moonshine overalls, and that's coming from this location. We can build these if we really need to. I really don't want to build them, but it just goes to show how quickly things kind of run out, right? And you gotta be like, oh no, what are we doing, right? So we gotta get that figured out, but we're fine. The boots are gonna be made. Let's just let the boots do their booty thing, because they require different things, right? So this should still work while the other one isn't working, which is kind of, I mean, it's fine. Yeah. Because we have how many? We have 3 left, and then it's going to tell us probably to start working on. No, we got to do cheese, rum, and suits yet. So I'm not sure what it's going to. I mean, it's good to follow this as well. There's no reason not to follow it. Here we're lacking sausage, moonshine overall, sausage, moonshine overall, sausage, moonshine overall. Yeah, so we're lacking all that from that location. So now we got to do the cheese factory, which is going to be back to here. So we have the cow farm already. Because we're not pulling milk from anywhere, right? We're not pulling milk yet from anywhere. We're just dumping milk. Well, milk from the milk cannery. but that's about it. So we can do one like that. Should maybe would work. And then we have to go to the cheese factory, which can go. Actually, no. What we'll do is we'll pull this back. Like, well, eventually we'll pull it back. Because the milk I'm pulling directly from this. So we should put a pillar in here, there about, and pull the milk here, and then pull it like this, and then we can pull the milk to there, and the curdling can go there, and then the ches can go, not quite there, it can go there. Here we go. And these take what? Canned food wine boots, which is exactly what we just made. So that's fine. So cheese is it'll make as it makes. Eventually we're gonna run out of something, because right now we're producing 2 milk every 42 seconds, kind of. 1 every 30 seconds, and then we're using milk for this. 1 every 30, yeah. So I don't know. It'll eventually run out, but again, at least having something is better than having nothing. Suits is the next thing. So suits, we need all of this. Because we don't have linseed, we don't have the bricky bricks. So maybe it's time now. What are we lacking? Everything right now. Yikes. Okay, that's okay. We can can we get any bricks made right now? I mean, we're lacking bricks to build. I don't think it's worth putting bricks here, because they take beer, bread, and clothing. I really don't want to mess with any of that right now, honestly, right? So we have to get down into doing suits. So the suits are going to be tier 5. So we got to do all of these, right? Because we're not pulling cotton in anywhere, are we? Cotton, are we pulling in calico anywhere? No calico. We're not bringing in linen as well. So we have to build all these. We're going to need more bricks for that. That is for darn tootin' sure. All right, let's put this, maybe we'll do it right here. Cotton plantation, and we'll do a linseed farm, something about like that. And then we're going to dump this into a cotton mill, and then we're going to do the linseed mill, which we need more bricky bricks, and we need more bricky bricks for that too. And these, we're just going to run these 1 to 1, and what is this lacking? Oh, it needs beer, bread, clothing anyway. Oh, wait, that's not going to go to that. So it's going to need beer, bread, clothing anyway, which stinks. Because that means we're going to have to do grain and bread. Oh, I don't want to do grain. I don't want to do all that right now. But let's at least get this. Is cotton not working because it's not planting? Oh, we don't have enough bread, beer, clothing because we're not bringing... I swore that was what was coming with us too. No, we're having more advanced things being brought with us. So, could we have enough to at least build this thing yet? Not quite. So we have bread, beer, and clothing. So farm, and sheep farm. So what we can do is maybe put this, hide this where? Maybe right in here we could do this. Or maybe over here, do it over here. So we'll do our farming. We're probably going to need 2 farms because we're going to have to do beer as well. So this is one every 12 seconds. This is one every 30 seconds. So this is going to be okay. No, we want to do it like a little bit smarter. So we want to do it like this. Why is this not working? Oh, we need fish and water. Oh my God, fish and water. Of course we need fish and water. We're going to do this one to go to here. Actually, I'm going to pull the mill down to here. And then the bakery can go here. And then we also need the beer, which is going to go here. And we're going to jump the brewery up here because the brewery just needs grain and water. So we could, this is actually going to be fine. Grain, water, grain, meal. Ooh, it has to fit there. That works. Grain, and we need fish, and we need vata. So we should be able to do that. Can we wedge one of these in here somewhere? I don't think it'll fit at all, will it? Oh, it'll fit right there. Good. So we're going to do, I guess just... Can we do 2 wells here? I think so. I mean, we can only pull it from one spot, right? You have to kind of do it. Is that not going to fit there? That'll fit. Okay, good. And then the fish. We don't want to mess with this too much here. We could do fish. We could do fish right here, I think. I mean, I'm not sure how many fish we're behind at, or whatever you want to call it, but do 1, 2, 3 fisheries. I think that's sufficient. At least for right now. I can actually just dump all that into this too. I don't have to mess with it. I know it's fast, but this still is as fast as this does 1, as you see. All right, let's go back up to the farms. Nope, we need the other farms. Where is the beer and stuff being made? Where am I making all that? Here. This is going to be planting, harvesting. Good. Grain, meal, water. This is just because nothing's coming out of it because it's full, right? No, it's meal and water. Oh, we don't have water coming in. Duh. There's your problem. Put this down again. There we go. And again, this is then these missions. I'm just doing like one, just enough to get something up and running and going, because that's kind of what we need. We have to get into the cheese factory, which needs boots, which we are making boots, but boots need steak, and steak it needs sausage and moonshine. So that's the reason why this is going slow. It's nothing to do with anything else. That's why all this production is, well, slowed quite down. We are starting to do. What is suits? Oh, right, suits are with the linseed stuff, which we're doing. Where are we doing that? Over. I forget where we've been doing that at. The linseed farm and stuff. Oh, right here. Ha ha ha. All right, let's go back to the tier 5. So we can do the linen mill now. And then this isn't working because why? We need clothing. Okay, well, no kidding. I just want to get this built and then be done with it. Put another one of these literally just over here, I guess, is going to be fine. These aren't going to work until, well, we need boots for this one, and this one we need clothing for this one. So we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. So we need clothing. And are we making clothing? I don't think we're making clothing at all, because all we're doing is trees. We don't have any sheep farms yet, right? Cotton. So cotton plantation, which is not a sheep farm, obviously. Make sure we're doing growing. And okay, yes, we need clothing yet. So clothing, we're doing some things down here. We have to fit clothing in somewhere, which we could probably do it right here, honestly. It's going to go all the way back to tier 1 clothing, guys. Sheep farm and showing workshop. That's all you really need. So we could just do, we could do 2. Because they just require fish and water, and this requires fish and water. So what do these require? 1 to 2. So we need, you get 2 every 40, one every 42 seconds, basically. Or 2, well, yeah, 1 every 42 seconds, and then here we need 1 every 45 seconds. So yeah, we could do 2 of these. And because, again, they require just fish and water, that's easy mode. Easier mode, I should say, not easy mode. Easier mode for us. Let these build up. Done, and done, and done, and done. Okay, so that's clothing. Semi taken care of. And the clothing, what that means is that this is going to work. Nope, that means this is working. All right. So basically the linseed, it needs boots. And how are we doing with boots? Well, the boots are lacking. It all comes back to this because we have sausage and moonshine, and that's all coming in. And I really do not want to go through the whole thing of making sausages and moonshine, because you know why? Because it takes all of this. It's going to take all of this, and we're going to do all of this. This is even more. I really don't want to do that. So we have to do is just wait. We have to wait for things to come through, because that's kind of the issue with this. But I think we're on a good track here, because after suits are made, then we can come down to here, because we have cheese, rum, and suits. We have to do this, obviously, the cow farm as well. Then going into stuffing workshop, meat pie bakery. I'm not sure if what these are actually used for. Steak, suits. Actually, we might not even have to do that. We might be jumping right down into here. Copper mines need what? We need concrete. Ooh, we got to make concrete first. There's your problem. We got to make concrete. I thought we were doing that over here. No, we're making windows, and windows need steak. So we're not making concrete anywhere yet. So that's going to be a pain in the socks as well. We got to find some limestone that we can tap. That's stone. Where's limestone? This is limestone here. This is some limestone here. Is there any over here? No, I think that might choose that. Is that going to be it? Let's just really quickly. Where's concrete at here? Let's just place a couple of these just to place them. We can probably get one here, and then we get one there. That's probably okay. Not great, but it's still better than nothing. And they require the big stuff, right? I think I'm just going to dump this up into here. So the issue right now is we don't have suits, and we don't have suits because we don't have what? We've been over this 1,000 times. Where are my suits? We don't have suits because we don't have linen. We don't have linen because we need boots, and we don't have boots because of this, and we don't have this because of this. So I think this is a good place to stop for today. We'll get the suits up and running, and then next episode we'll get the copper going and all the other things going. It's just going to take some time. I really wish we'd have more upgrades here, but we might be actually upgrade everything. I mean, this is only up to level 2. This is level 3. This is level 3. Boats. I'm not really even using boats yet. Yeah, we could really use some well, upgrades basically for the buildings to use less maintenance. That'd be it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I know this episode went quite long, but thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. Would be much appreciated. And if you are having a great time with this series, hit that subscribe button, tick the bell notification icon. Also, in the description below, the Ontario Outdoorsman, if you'd be so kind to head on over there, hit the subscribe button. It would really help me out. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month and 1,000 by the end of the year. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.